Hello. Mic test 1, 2, 3. Sweet. Okay, I think that's working now. I don't know what happened with my my mic, but hi guys. My name is James, and this is Chris, and welcome to Chris James NBA 2K game streaming. I think I'm a bit early today, but yeah, no biggie. Today we'll be up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Yesterday in the last streaming, Chris James and the Wizards came back from a loss and routed the Knicks. That was a great win. And now they actually start off with their road games, a 4-game road trip, starting off with the Minnesota Timberwolves. So yeah, this will be another exciting game. So let's begin. Oh, by the way, I'm just going to try to experiment something. I will turn off my video camera and see how the stream goes with just having the game streaming. All right, here we go.
And losing weight.
I was so locked in the third game. I played crazy defense in the first quarter. I think I held him to 3 points in the first quarter, and this guy's really good. So I'm ready to rock out.
The Timberwolves were all business as they came through the tunnel, determined to give their fans a reason to celebrate tonight. A stunning look at the sunlit clouds above the 10th Avenue Bridge here in Minneapolis. Thanks for spending Valentine's Day with us. We've got a match made in heaven coming your way on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Washington Wizards going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves here at Target Center. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
Hey, BA. Karl-Anthony Towns is in a new phase. He said, I've had the time to mess up and chase stats. That's over. I've proved myself in this league, but can I win? That is the next step. I have to do whatever it takes. There's only one way to change the narrative. That's to go beat the narrative. Guys?
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks for that. And 2 elite teams here. You hear players say that it's just another game. But, Grant, I'm not sure that's true.
Well, we all know you want to bring the same focus and intensity to every game, but the reality is...
Now Washington's starting 5. Gordon Hayward is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's MP. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. And for the Timberwolves, we've got Jalen Noel, Anthony Edwards out there with Marvin Bagley. Then it's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Towns in at the center, locking down the middle. And so off the tip, it's Washington. Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Ayton, to the middle. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, with Hayward, you get a little bit of everything. He's a stat sheet stuffer. He's got good instincts for moving the ball. He moves well without it, and he also can be effective on the glass.
You also see Hayward's versatility on the offensive side of things.
You know, B.A., he's a guy that really shoots a high percentage because he takes good shots. He can work in the mid-range or go down and post up. And he's very adaptable as an offensive player.
And he knocks down the first one.
And, you know, there's no question about it. Hayward is an exciting player and an athletic forward who can really, really score.
And he makes both free throws. Now here's Russell. Pass to Bagley. Russell with the ball. And Dinwiddie picks him up defensively. Russell against Dinwiddie. Shot clock at 6. Oh, rejected by Ayton. To the inside, James.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
And here are the Timberwolves. 4-point game. Pass to Bagley. Here's Noel. Check by James. Back to Bagley. Over Dinwiddie. Bagley, no good.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Now, here is James. Here's Ayton. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Towns up top. He's covered by Ayton. Towns passes to Russell. Here's Edwards. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Boy, the former second overall pick has really worked on his passing. That was an outstanding find by Russell.
Back to James. And it's James with the jam.
Woo! Defense Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Pass to Noel. They grab their own miss. And that one's good. Bagley.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here is James. Coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. Ayton passes to James. He takes it in. Hayward for three. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Hayward's got 5 points.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Outside Russell. Shoots over Ayton. And that one comes up a bit short. The Wizards have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. James, left side. Here he goes. And Ayton gets it to go.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Noel. Over James. Rebound by the Wizards.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Hayward against Edwards. James outside and out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Here's Noel, looking for his first basket still in this one. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Bagley, inside. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Towns showing you the quickness and athleticism. They're getting off the floor to throw it down.
James passes to Kuzma. It doesn't go for him. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Here's Noel. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Bagley, oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
It's good. James has got 6 points.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now here's Russell. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. Another shot. Bagley. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And that one misses. And right around the midpoint of the season, Clark, certain teams seem to take it to another level.
Well, I think coaching staffs figure out rotations better, Brian. And plus, we see the offseason additions fully integrated into the team, and that makes for a smoother unit.
The Wizards making a switch here. Gafford, he's checked in for Ayton. Hachimura comes in for Kuzma. Bridges, he's checked in for Hayward. And it's Bradley Beal in for Dinwiddie. Pass to Marshall. Over Beal. Misses off the left iron.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Gafford passes to James. Now here's Beal. Bridges outside. For 3, James buries it from 3. He's got 9.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that high.
Here's Marshall, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Here's Bagley, down low. The kick out to Edwards. Drops in the 3. Edwards has gotten his second bucket.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
Pass to Hachimura. 1:43 left in the first quarter of the game. James passes to Hachimura. Vanderbilt with the block. Here's Edwards. And rejected.
Boy, a really good shot blocker for a wing. Bridges elevates quickly and has an excellent sense of timing.
Gafford finds James. Beal outside. Back to James. Shot clock at 5. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed. James has got 12.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Clark, a utility player like Miles Bridges, who can more or less do it all, has the ability to be such a difference maker for a team.
Boy, I love the way this young man has improved and what he brings to the table. He makes an impact because he plays well at both ends, and he's really added to his offensive game. He can shoot the mid-range jump shot out to the three-point line, and he's an excellent driver as well.
So it's Washington now, following the score by Minnesota. Bridges outside. Pass to James. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. And it's good. 2 points.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Avdia's checked in. Here's Marshall, hounded by Beal. Here's Marshall. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. 6 to shoot. Pass to McDaniels. Over Avdia. Here's Vanderbilt. Nice D from Gafford.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Wizards out in front, leading by 9. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And as our coverage continues, happy Valentine's Day again to everyone out there. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Wizards.
So far, guys, they've done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy buckets.
They've also gotten into a nice rhythm from the three-point line early on tonight.
We've got Naz Reid, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Jaden McDaniels. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Marshall in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Knicks was outstanding. He picked up 49 points and a season-high number of rebounds. Monster production. He was focused. He was relentless. Everyone is still buzzing about it, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
Yeah, he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Russell has checked in. Well, you hear about the importance of confidence. You think that was something you always had as a player, Grant, or did you have to build that up?
Well, I mean, success ultimately does breed confidence, and I had success, fortunately, at a young age. So you have to understand you have to always attack, and you always have to believe in yourself, no matter what the situation.
And, you know, this has become a real weapon for Russell now, and it's because he's worked hard on this shot.
James passes to Gafford. Back to James. Pass to Gafford. Beal outside. There's James on the wing. Avdia from outside. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got his 5th assist in this one. To the paint from the low block. Second chance effort. The shot that time not on target. Some solid defense from James. Pass to Bridges. Beal outside. And here's James. Back to Beal. Takes the three. And again, Washington with a triple.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Marshall. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Reed. Gafford grabs the miss.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist from James. And the Wizards lead by 14. James against Russell. Over James. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. And looking for Vanderbilt.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. Last time they met in Washington.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
Towns, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Noel comes in for Marshall. Dinwiddie finds James. Yes! And a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists tonight.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Now here's Russell. 23 points his last outing. Pass to Towns. Back to Russell. There's the 3. And they get it back. Towns, that's good. Towns has got his second basket.
Boy, good effort that time from Towns on the offensive board, ensuring that his team is able to end that possession with points.
Tries to break his ice. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Hayward. Kuzma's checked in for Apia. And Minnesota has possession. Trailing by 13. Pass to McDaniels. 3-pointer. The rebound by the Wizards. It'll be their second game of a 4-game road trip. Here's Kuzma. Dinwiddie outside. Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's McDaniels. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Russell. Lets the 3 fly. No good that time. And Washington the other way now.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Now here's Russell. Now Towns. Here's McDaniels. Pass to Noel. Dinwiddie on the double team. Lets it fly. Noel, no good. For Washington, they've gotten 7 of their first 9 shots to drop during the second. And there's James from the arc. Here's Ayton. Good. Ayton's got 6.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
Now here's Russell. Here's Towns. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Down low. Oh, and Towns with the block.
You know, one thing they can count on from Towns on the defensive end is block shots. He does not like to give up a clean look.
Here's McDaniels. Checked by James.
And that's 2 fouls for him.
And so it's Washington up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. And the 3 ball has been huge in building this lead. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. On the court for Washington, Kyle Kuzma. There with Gordon Hayward. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. Then it's MP. And it's Dinwiddie in at the one.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here's Bagley. Pass to Marshall. From the wing. Rebounded by Kuzma.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Leaps for it, and out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
The Timberwolves shooting only 29% in this one. Not great. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Oh, rejected by Ayton. James, left side. Pass to Dinwiddie. Ayton inside, guarded by Russell. Ayton draws the double. Hayward outside. The three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Hayward's got 5 points now this quarter.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Russell into the lane. The shot off that time. Excellent D there from Dinwiddie.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Hayward, really an unselfish guy, willing to share the rock and get his teammates some opportunity.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
The offensive rebound for Washington. They've gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. James finds Kuzma. Back to James. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Bagley's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
So, Brian, the NBA tests out different rules in the G League, including shooting 1 free throw for all the possible points to speed things up. How much did it hurt players' free throw percentages, not getting the multiple tries? Well, averages dropped a percentage point or 2. Is that a deal breaker or something to consider?
Yeah, those are good questions. We'll see, Allie. Thank you. Here's Russell. The Wizards making their last shot. Pass to Edwards to win the run. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now. Kuzma, right side to the inside. Now Ayton. Over Towns. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Edwards. Two points. That one goes. Edwards has got 11.
Well, the defense trying to throw Edwards off with some contact, but he smartly stays focused on his shot.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Grant, as someone who played abroad on Team USA, How exciting is it to see how much more international the league has become?
It's fantastic, no question. You know, back then we saw so many talented foreign stars playing internationally, but now the best really do all find their way here to the NBA.
Gafford, he's checked in for Washington. Avdia comes in for Kuzma. Reed passes to Edwards. Lets it go from 11. James with the rebound. The Wizards have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Pass to Hayward. Here's Avdia. Back to James. Over Edwards. Offensive rebound. Gafford. Count that one. Gafford's gotten his first basket of the night.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's Edwards. Buries it down low. Edwards has got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Dinwiddie passes to James. Dinwiddie outside. Back to James. From deep. Yes. And a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got assist number 7 tonight.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
Now here's Edwards. 13 points in the game. Reed can't hit.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Boy, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Here's Edwards. An important scorer for this team, averaging around 25 and a half a game.
Well, that's an extremely hard shot to defend if Edwards can master the pull-up. Watch out now. It would be a real weapon for him.
Back to James. Here's Hayward. And the bucket is good. Hayward's got 12 points in the game.
Boy, he could have taken it himself, but he went from good, better to best in getting the shot for his teammate.
There's a minute 47 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Marshall. Launches a 3. Washington with a rebound. Gafford's got 7 rebounds in the game.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Poke loose. James with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Naz Reed. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Wizards. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Russell, the pass to Bagley. Outside Edwards. And Grant, you've been around the game in so many roles. As player, broadcaster, owner. Talk about how the game has grown and the opportunities for continued growth.
Well, we know how the game here in the U.S. has really gained prominence and is hugely successful and popular. And I also think that's happened over the years globally as well. But continuing to popularize the game in Africa, India, China, and elsewhere is exciting. There are so many new frontiers for this league to grow, and I'm excited that we're moving forward in that direction.
The backcourt is Russell and Edwards. Karl-Anthony Towns is out there with Jared Vanderbilt, and it's Bagley in a small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
The shot by Russell, no good.
Just not his night offensively. That's part of why they fell behind.
James with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. Three-pointer. And the Wizards with another 3.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Russell, that's good. It's like he needed that halftime break to gather himself. Now he's starting to get his confidence back here.
Dinwiddie outside. Back to James. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. James has got 15 points here in the second half.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Bagley. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. The NBA has a major presence here.
If you look at Towns, he's been a fantastic outside shooter since coming into the league. It's a hallmark of what makes him so dangerous. He can do it inside, but he's a lethal jump shooter as well.
And that one misses. And with Towns in his shooting, he's actually the Minnesota franchise leader for made threes.
How about that? Took over that record, BA, in 2021. Amazing on several levels, no matter how you look at that stat. The fact he's 7 feet and the fact he did it so quickly, mind-blowing.
Bagley's checked in for Marshall. Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Washington. Outside Bagley. Pass to Towns. Just 5 to shoot. Now Edwards. Shoots over Hayward. Oh, Hayward with some nice D. The Wizards have gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. James against Russell. James passes to Hayward. Back to James. That one's good, and it's Hayward with the setup. Hayward's got 3 assists now in this one.
To me, this is why you bring in Hayward, the versatility, especially at the offensive end.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Wizards.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just 2 tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And another victory added to their resume. This will be their 53rd win of the year.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
I tell you what, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
Back to Russell. Pass to Bagley. 58 seconds left for the final quarter.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier, before the game was out of reach.
Here's James. Now here's Kuzma. James outside. To the middle. Here's Dinwiddie. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Here's Towns. Washington with a rebound.
Good idea with the fadeaway, but the defense was just all over it.
Here's James. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. James has got 38 points.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Hey, everyone.
You know, with the rise of player activism in recent years, I'm wondering if you've given any thought to using the platform of the All-Star Game to shine a light on causes that are important to you.
Look, Candace, I respect everyone's right to express themselves, and I support my teammates who speak out on some of these issues, but I'd rather not speak on something when I feel like I don't have all the facts.
Okay, fair enough. Just curious. Okay, let's change gears. Any favorite moments from All-Star games past?
Oh, yeah. You know I'm a student of the game, Candace, so I've studied up on this, watched old games on YouTube and all that, and I think, yeah, 2003 is probably the best actual All-Star game from a competitive standpoint. It's the only one that went into double OT, so that says it all right there. Plus, it was Jordan's last All-Star game, and he was in Washington while he was on the Wizards, so that was cool. So the whole thing was fantastic. 2003 for sure, yeah.
2003. Great stuff. Thanks so much.
Thank you. All right, that's gonna do it. Thank you, guys.
Well, as expected, it was a blowout win, so it was good. And yeah, pretty excited again for the next game. I got my double-double, so that was pretty nice. Except that my mic is actually acting up again, so I switch on to a different microphone. But yeah, happy with the win, and then next up will be the Oklahoma Thunder, so this will be another great game. Thanks all for watching, and see you on my next stream. Bye bye.